Yeah, right there. Thank you.
We got a 10 at 10 and the hot topics, they never end. Here on MovieCityUnderground.com, your music, your station. How? Where did you get that? That's some of your favorite cousins. Where you know you there from? Because I'm a badass John. Ooh, I'm telling my mom. You better not tell Auntie Brooke. Yes, I am. I'm following her right now. Anyway, guys, don't listen to Catch Your Favorite Cousins on After Food Morning Show every Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 12 right here on WeTheCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station. She cuss on the radio. She cuss on the radio. Where's the cuss on the radio?
All right, so come on, y'all. Okay.
Representing May 1 to the fullest.
Alright, man. CoolHypeRadio, WindyCityUnderground.com. We are your music, your station. Got my special guest in the building. You see what's happening, Joe?
Nothing, man. Just chilling, just out here working, man. Just put out the EP, searching for myself. Everything is great so far.
No doubt. Alright, before we get into all that, man, we're gonna kick it off like this, man. Yo, explain your whole situation, man. How you get down with the music, man, everything like that. How did it all kick off? When did it start?
Started in Mississippi. I was out there for a funeral, and I was just chilling with my mom, and she wrote a song that I didn't like. I was 11, so I was like into like the Krew music era. This is like '05.
Okay.
And I wrote my own record in the same room. It was like an Omarion dance type beat. It was whack as ever.
At the funeral?
No, not at the funeral.
Okay.
At my aunt and my auntie crib, and it was like the double jump. It was supposed to sound like picture Omarion doing a song doing double jump. So it was in that tune, and then after that, my mom found my name at 12. She said it was a dream that God sent her. She took my real name and flipped it around, and ever since then I've been rocking with UC.
Yeah. So now you know you got that name, UC. You got your whole name, the swag down, everything like that, man. When did the songs and stuff come about, man? Like, what was the first record you actually recorded?
The first record I actually recorded was a joint called So Sick. It started out as an original project because I was in a class and it taught us how to make beats, and one of the projects was we had to make an original beat, compose our own lyrics. So that's how So Sick came up, and I didn't like the beat, so I dropped it over the Rottweiler by Method and Red, and then me and my homeboy Mental, we decided to record it, and then they had this program where students could meet with their teachers, and we met with the teacher, and he was going to let us record. So of course we couldn't curse, so I had to make a clean version. And then we ended up, like, I wanted the Rottweiler, he wanted another beat. I think we settled for Lemonade by Gucci Mane.
Gucci?
Yeah.
Alright. I can dig. Alright. No doubt. Now, who's some of the, like, everybody got their inspirations, man. Who do you take after, man? Like, who's some of them guys that, like, really inspired you to really do this?
Like I said, I was influenced by the crunk music
right,
era,
right,
like
right.
Little John, Eastside Boys. I didn't get lyrical until I started listening to Lil Wayne back in '07 when he was doing the whole mixtape craze thing.
Okay.
And after that, it kind of switched from Kanye to Jay-Z to Nas and Lupe Fiasco. But now I have my top 5 broken down.
What's your top 5?
My favorite rapper of all time is Andre 3000. I don't care what no one says, that is the best lyricist, and he's from the South. So Andre, and I have it broken down in sections. Andre represents the South.
Andre ain't got no solo album.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
I will always bring it up in the debate. Everybody always talk about 3000. I love 3 Stacks, but he got to put out a solo album.
Don't worry. When that solo album come out, it's gonna be hot.
I hope so.
But down south, Andre. East Coast, Nas, Illmatic, and It Was Written. Midwest, Lupe Fiasco. I love Food and Liquor before I caught on to the cool. Like, I studied that to a T. And then number 4 is The Game, representing the West Coast. Favorite album is Doctor's Advocate. They sleep on that album.
It's cool.
And then number 5 is Mos Def, one half of Black Star.
No doubt. That's a very interesting top 5. Pretty interesting. I can dig that though. Doctor's Advocate.
Look, the best song on there is the joint Compton. The joint Compton. That's
Yeah.
where he snapped. Him and Will.I.Am. Best song on the album.
Alright, I can see like you one of the type of guys that like to debate hip hop a lot, don't you?
That's something I got from, like, it all happened one day chilling at the barbershop with my dad and the people he was cooling with. I was like young, I was a shorty, so I was like, I was like, Lil Wayne was the best rapper, and this dude was like, no, Andre 3000 is the best rapper. And that's when Andre became my favorite rapper, because he was like, Andre has one song on the Love Below album, one rap song that destroyed Big Boy's entire CD.
Really?
And he said Andre can go up with Nas. And when I was questioning that, then I went back and listened to that song. The song is A Life in the Day of Andre Benjamin, Incomplete. And when I heard that song, I'm like, Andre is my favorite. After that, I became an Outkast fan. I got all their albums.
No doubt. What about, like you mentioned Lupe Fiasco, like Windy City Underground, we represent artists, you know what I'm saying, that's independent, you know what I'm saying, unsigned guys, man. Who you rocking with out here that's doing their thing, like on the Chicago music scene, man? Who you like?
Of course, I'm a lyricist, so I got to give it up to Chance the Rapper.
Like Chance?
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Oh my God.
The first day I heard, and what's crazy, I could have got with Chance before he was famous because my cousin was a party promoter and he promote a lot of shows with Chance, and I didn't know who he was until I heard the song he did with Childish Gambino, They Don't Like Me. After that, I listened to 10 Day, and after 10 Day came out, I was hyped for acid rap. Like when he had the listening party on what was that street where Juggernaut is? On Dearborn. On Dearborn. I was one of the people who was in that line just to meet him and get acid rap. I was actually towards the end, and right when we're about to go inside, they canceled it because it was so many people. It was like 700 plus there. But definitely Chance, his brother Taylor. We actually met Taylor, and we're gonna do some work with him
at a Deep Rise showcase.
Right.
At Juggernaut.
Right. Who else? The whole new tribe, Zilla. Spenzo, simply because he went to my church. His pastor, my pastor is his uncle. Who else? Jesus. Rocky Fresh, but he's not really independent no more. Mm-hmm. Boy Illinois. Mm-hmm. G.O.D. Jules. Of course, Alex Wiley, and then like a few more other cats from Chicago.
No doubt. How do you see the music scene in Chicago going? Like, you like the way it's moving right now? What do you think could be better? What things could be done differently, or you content with it?
Simply because I'm a lyricist, I don't like the whole drill movement going on right now. Okay. And a lot of people are gonna look at me like, what?
Explain that. Explain.
Like the whole basically the drill movement is down south inspired. It's down south inspired. Basically, when Gucci and Flocka came out, a lot of these artists started listening to him and like, you know what? I want to sound like Flocka and Gucci. There's really no originality. But that's with anything in rap. But basically, they took the whole down south craft, brought it back to Chicago, and was like, this is Chicago music right now. Not really. I look at Chicago music as like the house movement back in the 80s, and then you had Common, you had Twista, you had R. Kelly, you had Kanye West, Crucial Conflict, Shauna, GLC. The list for Chicago can go on and on. Like I'm not a Chief Keef fan. I am not a Chief Keef fan. I hope people can hear me out there. I'm not a Chief Keef fan. Only person from GBE who can rap is Lil Durk. And I know people are gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
You're gonna start oh my God.
Oh,
you better start something, man.
And King Louis had to grow on me. I didn't like him at first, but I like his style now. I'm not a fan of Katie Got Bands. I really think she can't rap.
Oh, man, you starting something, man.
Sasha,
that's how it's supposed to be. He's speaking.
I'm starting to. I'm not starting. Like, I don't know these people personally. Music-wise, I'm not a fan of their music. I'm entitled to that opinion. I don't know them as a person. They may be cool people. Like, maybe we can chill, smoke hookah, and like just party. But as like an artist, I don't like their craft. Like I said, like the reason I listen to Chance is because I like to listen to people who want to motivate me to rap better. That's why I like listening to Chance, because Chance, for him to be where he's at right now, he seriously motivates me to rap, and to be a new guy and to be a peer of his, he motivates me to become a much better lyricist. The same way Nas would motivate, someone like me or somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I like to be surrounded by people who encourage me to want to be a better artist.
Definitely, I'm right here.
That's real.
Definitely, I'm right here.
That is real talk right there, man. He the first actual artist that's been on my show that actually like called out names, people that he like, and then people that he don't like. He really like told you like, yo, I don't like your music. That's what it is. A lot of artists don't come up here and do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. That's what's up. I salute that. Alright? you know, enough of that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to UC. Let's get to y'all movement, man.
Yes.
What y'all got going on, man? Like you got a whole crew. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a little thing going on.
Yes.
Y'all got a movement. Explain the movement.
Yes, man. I'm here with the illustrious Shaz Krew, and Shaz stands for Strength, Honor, Ambition, and Zealous, and the Krew stands for Killing Rappers Everywhere.
Yep.
We are a group of lyricists. Like, we seriously take that word into our hearts. Like for real. Like, everybody in the group is so different. It's like, I'm different from Domestic Violence. He's different from Astro Apex. He's different from, there's a lot of us. It's me, Dom, Astro, Ben Tennyson, Apache Chief, the Q1 change?
Yeah, formerly known.
The artist formerly known as Mental, now known as Key1. And
W to the AN.
W to the AN. And then of course, we got to shout out Jess and Mia for definitely doing their thing in the clothing line. We're basically just here to like bring real lyricism back to the game. We're trying to like do the thing that like.
Don't forget about Killer Cam too.
All right,
Yeah,
Killer Cam.
first white girl rapper.
Hell yeah, man. Like, we're basically just bringing the lyricism back to the game, like kind of doing the whole, like, we're all solo artists, but we come together as a group.
So we just forgot about T-Neck.
Oh, right. And
forgot about
and
T-Neck.
Daryl Turtleneck.
That
Shout out
whole
to
crew,
Daryl
they
Turtleneck.
swole,
We-
boy. It's a lot of.
Too much.
And I got to shout out Self-Made Heroes, which is another group of men. That's more of a duo thing. It's me and my homeboy Swade from East Chicago, Indiana. He's featured on the Cough Drops and Water Bottles mixtape on the song Snow Boots. Like, me and him both went to the same college, and we basically just networked. And after that song came out, he made a collective called Self-Made Heroes, or Kill Yourself, which is just a bunch of people doing different things, and it ended up being just me and him because everybody else was lazy.
No doubt. So outside of the music, like what else y'all got going on? What adventures y'all got?
I'm a promoter for Royalty Promoters. Basically, we run basically we're all social media promoters. We do have a street team, which is extra. But basically, if you want to get promoted, then just hit one of us up at the Royalty Promoters like page on Facebook.
No doubt. And y'all got a little clothing line thing going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Talk about that real quick.
Well, my girlfriend makes that.
Go ahead, Don. Talk about it.
My girlfriend makes that, and you know, she's been down with me for about 2 years, but you know, we dated, and we going on 1 year at the end of this month. So you know,
We don't want to know about your relationship.
Oh, yeah, I got you. It leads up to why she makes the clothing for us.
She
You know,
probably
loves
listening.
it.
She probably listening.
Yeah,
Said, baby,
she
you better
she
talk
right
about
now,
it.
So I got to
She
shout out to her. And you know, she makes clothing lines. It started at the beginning of the year. I'm a little nervous right now. And ever since then, you know, she's been down with us. The shirts are like $25. You know, cheap, but you know, support the movement.
Right. The shirt has the Shaz Krew name on the front of it, and then on the back it has our artist name. Or if the person who purchased it, they want their own name on there, we can do that. We also have we also have Shaz Krew hoodies as it starts to get cold, and
that won't start until the 1st of November.
Right, that won't start until the 1st of November.
You're right, the way it's looking right now.
And that's kind of the apparel for right now.
No doubt. All right, man. Now let's talk about the music, man. Like, when did you like the first was Searching for Myself, the EP? That's not your first project.
No. The first project I ever did was Cough Drops and Water Bottles. That came out October 24th, 2012. Basically, with that project, I didn't even know I was gonna drop a mixtape. Like, I always told people, yeah, I'm working on a mixtape, and I had no work to back it up. I met my engineer. We recorded most of the songs in my notebook. We came out with 17 songs, and only 14 of them made the final cut because I couldn't put 3 of them on there because of misplaced files and whatnot. So I put it out like basically a month after I recorded all the songs. There was no real heavy promotion. I learned a lot from that project, what to do, what not to do, and then like with that, because like I was doing all the mixing myself, and my ear wasn't as good as it is now. So it's like after I mixed it down, a lot of people kept having complaints that, you know, your voice is too low, the beat's too loud, or you know what I'm saying. And basically, it taught me how to become a better engineer.
Yeah. So you mixed your own project.
Yes, I do my own mixing and my own mastering. I basically do everything. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter. I can make beats, and I engineer for myself and other artists who are willing to work with me.
Keep it all in the house, man. Keep it all in the house. That's how you're supposed to do it, man. All right, off that project though, I think we got a few records off that project because I know you submitted some records to the station. Like, let me see what we got right here. What? Throw a couple joints out that's on that project.
All right, it's a 7-track EP, so it's short. I'm gonna name all the joints. We got the intro. We rock to this. We have track 2, which is Pure Imagination. Track 3, Daydream.
Okay.
Track 4, Concrete Jungle Surviving. Track 5, Cheyenne. Track 6, The Flashing Lights, which is the first single, and then my favorite song, track 7.
Not off the Searching for Myself. The first one, the Cough
Drops and Water.
Oh, you mean Cough Drops and Water Bottles?
Yeah.
All right.
we gonna go to that first. We rocking to that first. I want to get a joint off of that first. I think we got Cannabis Clouds.
Oh yeah,
that's off there.
That's the first single off of Cough Drops and Water Bottles.
Let's rock with that record right now. Let's get into that one. We gonna go ahead and explain this record real quick.
All right, Cannabis Clouds is a very old song. I wrote that one when I was in high school. Basically, it's about being high off of life. I don't smoke weed at all, and I know that it's weird for an artist to come on the radio and say that, but I don't smoke weed. So it was basically a song about, or drink. I don't drink for that matter. It's basically a song about being high off of life and enjoying everything that life has to offer to you. It's such a feel-good record. It's something that, you know what I'm saying, you can play this and you can turn up to it and you still get a positive message out of the end of the song.
No doubt. Go ahead and introduce this record right now.
Yo, what up, man? It's your homeboy UC, the third letter of the alphabet, introducing you the first single off of my first mixtape, Cough Drops and Water Bottles, Cannabis Cloud, produced by my homeboy DA Jaeger.
Yo, Cool Hype Radio. This is Windy City Underground. Let's go.
Oh, third record, boy. I got it now. Not nervous anymore.
Too late, man. It's over, yo. Your time is done, yo. You had your chance to speak. You were talking about your relationship.
Oh, this that Elemental Breeze music, baby. Yeah. Freedom of speech, I guess my words were just liberated. From the shot town, feeling so underrated. I mean, the only making it is J and Kales, and all the other ones had it, but they all failed. It's like a show and tell. Yeah, I said, hand me my phone.